Hello, hello, hello. Another day of Final Fantasy 14. I have the game running, it's just not showing yet. Hold on. Maybe? Maybe not. No, still not showing. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm going to be doing the new regular 8-man trials that are released. Last night I ended up doing the story and all that content. And I spent a little bit more time on my island, but I'm kind of stuck on it, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. So let's drive on over. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't going inside a building. That's why. So we're going to talk to Claudia in here. And I'm just going to let the cutscenes play. But cheers! Wind down Wednesday! Kyosu, I've made a breakthrough. After countless days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whisper, and I must say... Professor Claudian, where are your manners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm, I must remind you that even the most academically inclined prefer a composed recounting of events. Yes, of course. My apologies, Kyosu. Being consumed by my research for so long, I'm afraid I have quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. God, the game is still really dark today. It's just because I have the light in the background, but man, it's really dark for me. Ahem. In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning. With a crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides, containing the memories of a party yet unknown. They cried out for deliverance from Pandemonium, where the ancients kept volatile creations under lock and key. You yourself witnessed the power devouring the facility from within, and the advent of a divine monstrosity wrought a mythic beast and powerful mage. Fortunately, your martial prowess and the combined magical talents of your companions Themis and Erichthonios was sufficient to restore order to the circle of Asphodelos, and the greater threat remains. In the depths of the Pandemonium, a presence yet stirs, its intentions and identity shrouded in mystery. That is the issue at hand, is it not? Me. Silent protagonist. Yes. Since you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous, etheric signature, which I believe arose from the memories stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggested a feeling of loss or yearning, specifically the yearning to be made whole. And indeed, ambient readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This can only mean that another such crystal exists in our time. Oh no! What happened? So, my friend, I must depart to search for it forthwith. By tracing the matching etheric signature to its source, I believe it'll be a simple matter to find our crystal's twin. Simple matter. Simple. Sure, okay. Professor, will this expedition be carried out only by us, or will Kyosu grace us with her protection? Maybe. We'll see. I'm afraid she has more pressing matters to attend to, my dear Rissanode? Namely, to begin out the secrets which lie nestled within Pandemonium, where this all began. From all that we have heard, it appears that time traversal from the Crystal Tower is not fluid. That is to say, one can but travel to predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion in case that there are any unanticipated changes. As for you, my loyal assistants, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creations. They look thrilled. You can't mean... Do you intend to search for the crystal on your own? Why, yes, that would be the most efficient use of resources, would it not? In fact, I have already commissioned a ship and pilot for that very purpose. I trust you to take care of the laboratory in my absence. I don't know how they can read in this environment anyway. It's so dark. My husband makes fun of me because I have to have like all the lights on so I can see. I apologize for that somewhat abrupt departure. When progress is in sight, Professor Claudian tends to become blind to all else. Indeed, and he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare a thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems loath to be overheard. Much as it spoke only to you last time, none but the professor have been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. Surely after some time alone he'll come to remember how valuable we are. The search for this crystal seemed to be a simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return I'm sure he'll be back to his usual self. As for you, Kyosu, it may be best to return to Pandemonium, as Professor Claudian suggested. Speaking of which, I did have a request of my own to make. Traveling to Pandemonium requires you to pass through Elpis, correct? There is something I would have you investigate in my stead. While those creations confined within Pandemonium are considered to be failures, I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Elpis before being consigned to their shackles, and if we know anything about the ancients, it's that they would have kept thorough records of the results. Ah, brilliant! Delving into these records may shed light on creatures Kyosu has yet to encounter, if your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantees, it certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blindly with only her strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. Nod. Silent protagonist strikes again. So, Elpis is my favorite place, so can't wait. There we go. Elpis is a place back in time when the world was unsundered. So our characters are on the source, which is like the original, and then there are 13 different shards of it. And this is it. This is my beautiful place that I love coming to. The music here is very soothing. It's like a big zoo. It's a big zoo for the ancients. And these are some of the ancients that are no longer with us. If you don't know Final Fantasy lore, it is Final Fantasy XIV lore specifically. It is very in-depth and has all sorts of twists and turns. Like even the story that I played through last night on my own, very cool. Very cool. So many screenshots taken. But some of the twists and turns, they still surprise me. They still surprise me sometimes. Oh, I gotta go up here. And I'm flying so I can listen to the music because it's been a while since I've heard it, but my banner actually used to be Elpis. I mean, it was all sorts of wrong because the dimensions weren't correct, but it was Elpis. Because I just love it here, because it just looks like this all the time, and it's just so gorgeous. And it's just soothing. Like, even nighttime here is really pretty. Alright, we're going right down here. So, X to hide everybody's name so you can click on people. You seek the records of Pandemonium's creator. Master Themis has just finished pursuing the very same. I would not be surprised that you both arrived at the same conclusion. Luckily, I should have saved you the trouble and gleaned what information I could. So you know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps I'll just instead rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall take my leave. As should we, for I have undone the warding sigil blocking the entrance to Abyssos. I came here merely to chase an idle suspicion while awaiting your return. Fortunately, while Pandemonium's protective wards continue to be assailed by our unknown foe, there have been no fluctuations so great as to make me doubt Erikathonios' capacity to watch over Asphodelos while I am away. He works diligently to master interment, and he might deliver the creations back to their cages by his own hand. I thought it best to give him time to hone his craft. And since fate both brought us here, I would ask you to accompany me while I attend to another matter. More idle suspicions that I would like to chase down. Rest assured, it shall not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask an acquaintance of mine. Come, he has agreed to meet us near the newest to Pandemonium. And then Pandemonium is across the map, so... that's alright. We'll just fly. I can show off my motorcycle. So for this motorcycle, I had to farm fates and raids and mobs and all sorts of stuff in Bajja, which was the way to get the previous relics. The new relics that are coming in 2 point, wait, 6.25, there we go. 6.25 will have the Manderville weapons. So our new relic weapons are going to be based on the Manderville storyline. And if you don't know about that, they are just funny, nonsensical storylines that really don't make any sense, but it's levity after having to deal with all the depth of this game. Because there is definitely some emotional highs and lows. I think I cried so much in Shadowbringers, it was ridiculous. I think I counted like 30 times just doing base Shadowbringers. So crazy. Still just flying. Enjoying the way. There we go. All these other people here for the same reason as me. As I have pondered our expedition into Pandemonium, I could not help but be mystified by how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Habrea, whether it be for good or ill. Hesperos and Erechthonios were two sides of the same coin. The farmer looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looks to his father with bold hatred. Themis is such a pretty person. So pretty. I would not expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions toward a single individual are quite rare indeed. Naturally, I feel gratitude toward my mother and father, yet we are all equals in the larger picture of this star. This view is not unique to myself, it is more or less accepted as the way of things. By contrast, the researchers of Pandemonium seem to view La Habrea with a feeling approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they have all been drawn to him. There were many other aspects of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. I decided the best course of action would be go straight to the source and pose my questions to members of the Words of La Habrea. I might not read all of it, but I'll read this first part, okay? I'm already starting to stumble over my words because I've been talking too much. My apologies to have kept you waiting, Master Themis. I understand that you are conducting an investigation of Pandemonium and wish to know of its origins. Indeed. In particular, I wish to know why Pandemonium was built directly under Elpis. The facility is overseen by the words of La Habrea, after all, so why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in its day-to-day operations? At first, I thought it was simply a matter of convenience. Those creations which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis could be easily ushered into their new homes. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed that many of the creations were sent from the organizations beyond Elpis, including from the words of La Habrea themselves. Given this, albeit limited, information, I cannot but feel that the Academia Aeneater would have been a more fitting locale. What does Elpis have that cannot be found there? So this area is an island. It's an island that you have to access like through a special door, like you teleport in. Everything is kind of contained here. So they experiment and then they bring creations to life, so they say. So, but the city that the Academia Aeneater, or whatever it's called, is actually it's a building in a city, but has a similar function. But this place is so much bigger than that one. But it does, and that one seems more kind of like an aquarium or like an indoor zoo. Like, I don't know how to explain it. This place is just open. And that one is trapped in steel and metal and all that stuff. So, very different backgrounds. These are fitting questions and ones that we have asked ourselves many times in recent years. Alas, the nature of Pandemonium's construction does not lend itself to relocation. When first it was built, the circumstances weren't as they are now, as you surmised. The majority of the creations kept within Pandemonium were sent from Elpis. Yet, as the years passed, interests changed. Failures in creation, deemed too flawed even to submit to Elpis, paradoxically drew the attention of Pandemonium's researchers. That is quite the change, and in fact it almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Who is it that decides which creations will be the subject of research? Hi, Steve! Oh, you're playing Fortnite? Okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a little bit of wine. It says, unicorns get thirsty too. It's Wine Down Wednesday. And I'm about to run some new raids. I'm just kind of reading out the text since this section isn't voiced. So that is quite the change. Yeah, Wine Down Wednesday. It's probably going to get worse as the night goes on. Like, I'll just be messing up. So it's going to be a good time. can't Please look forward to it. I can't wait. Alright, so who is it decides which creations will be the subject of research? Master La Habrea. Such authority is reserved for the chief keyword, and he has taken it upon himself to step into that role. So if Pandemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under La Habrea's authority, correct? So La Habrea is a big wig. He's one of the big guys in the ancient world. He got a little mad there. I know not what you're suggesting, but the keywords also hold some sway within the facility. Not even Master La Habrea would be free from their scrutiny. They are duty-bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit as of late their communication has been somewhat sporadic, we but recently received a report from one of the keywords stating that all is well within Pandemonium's halls. And that's not true. Really? And you're certain that a keyword sent it? Yes, of course. Our communication suffered a temporary obstruction, but I can assure you that the words do their due diligence in confirming the identity of the sender. Thank you. This information will be helpful to my investigation. That will be all for my prying. Then I shall take my leave. While you are yet permitted to conduct your investigation freely, I must remind you that the warder's work is delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them for longer than is necessary. All is well. A blatant lie. And to that we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly in league with the party behind this. Let us hurry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but 'tis plain that we must return to Pandemonium with haste. Yes, we do. We're gonna go beat up some baddies. Let's go. And probably get beat up in the process. It's gonna be wonderful. A friend was running it yesterday, and they had like a full party white mechanic happen, and he was like, "Oh, okay, well, that's a thing." So I fully expect to be dying some. I cannot guess as to why this false report has arisen now, but it certainly bodes ill, as does the knowledge that our mysterious mastermind has at least one more keyword to puppet. Regardless, they have tipped their hand, and we would be remiss to leave Erikathonios at the mercy of their machinations. Let us hope no harm has befallen him. So we're zoning inside Pandemonium. That's what the zoo. So this is our friend on the inside who's working on how to capture the creatures that we're fighting and bind them in chains. Aw, he said not quite. So he's practicing. I've traced these sigils countless times, yet still I lack the strength to maintain the spell. And now time works against me. I can no longer be victim to my own ineptitude. What? Who goes there? Oh. That's freaky. Hee hee. There is something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if your methods leave much to be desired. I don't know what that voice was. I just went with it. Sorry. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares? Have you set your sights so high as to forget you walk upon the earth? Ooh. Who's challenging him? I know this creature, a familiar of the Phoenix, but that monster is locked away. Yeah, so Firebird Phoenix thing, you had to angle those things away, and ugh, what a pain in the booty. That it is, in spite of the trouble I went into freeing it, I might add. Begrudge me for addressing you in this ill-fitting form if you must, but with the control of Asphodelos wrested from my grasp, 'tis simply the best I can offer you. Hide if you will, but mark my words, I will find you and make you pay for the chaos you've sown. Now, there's no need for such hostility. A calm heart stays the course. The wisdom of La Habrea, your father. Father. And how would you know what wisdom he speaks? I have heard those words many times, the scolding of a tutor whose student struggled to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. Seething. No. I have not told that to anyone, not even keyword Hesperos. That can only mean one thing. Uh-oh, something bad happened. That you still insist on mocking me. Stop this farce, La Habrea. At last, you move to keep up. Pity that you remain behind, nevertheless. Oh no! Don't take him! No! As ever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. You could have done your summon and caged him. Dang, you should have done it. And though fate deigned to offer an escape, you remain here. You are bereft of magical powers. Oh, prowess and common sense both. What a jerk. What a terrible dad. Thanks, Dad. But you need not despair. Dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable to Pandemonium's great experiment. Ugh, there's that affection I remember. Tell me, did I ever once measure up to your expectations? Man, effin' La Habrea. You shall. Take pride in that and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. What? What wish? Come, and all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred, is but a consequence of ignorance. Our desires align more than you know. Alright, guy. What are you? Aw, man, they kidnapped my friend. Oh, okay, he released him. Thank God. Uninvited guests join our reunion. It seems fortune no longer favors you. Here I come running on the scene. Ready to attack. Ready to cut up some people. Do you think I have any interest in listening to you prattle, let alone bowing to your will? I am no longer a child, and my face lies with those who have earned it. Damn. So, these are the heroes who brought Hesperos low, even as power divine flowed through his veins. So you have to fight La Habrea a lot in the course of in the course of this game. So the fact that he comes back yet again, but from the past, is funny. Alright, 'tis plain that there are worthier subjects to contend with. Man. Frickin' Firebird. That. So I think that may have unlocked the first floor. Oh no. There we go. Thank you. If you had shown up even a moment later, I shudder to think what would have become of me. There's something I must tell you. I know who's behind this. There is but one person who can hold thrall over familiar creation keyword alike. Oh man, like, did we not realize that was La Habrea? Okay. Oh, pondering. We got some pondering happening. Chit-chatting. Oh, and so there can be one conclusion. La Habrea was the driving force behind this chaos from the start. There is logic to that. There are few with the wherewithal to even consider experimentation on such a scale, let alone the capacity to create demigods from man and beast, with the rest of us none the wiser. Oh, okay. Primals. He was learning how to summon primals back in the days of the ancients, so, and they carried it on, and man, crazy. Alright. This is the start of it. Considering the magnitude of his work with the convocation and the words, his relatively minor role as chief keyword comes under little scrutiny, even as it provides him the authority to wield dangerous magics. It may serve as veil and mantle both. Still, I find the notion hard to accept. The misdeeds perpetrated here could not have been done by the La Habrea I know. You have met him, yes? Do you think he is capable of this? 100%. 100%. There he is. Yeah, I'm gonna say La Habrea is capable of far more than you know. He said, "Is he? So you believe La Habrea to be a man of few scruples, if it brings his goals closer in reach?" That alone should be enough, but let me assure you, La Habrea holds nothing so dear as his own ambition. True. While he may not be the one to let emotion stand in the way of his mission, I cannot believe that there is no depth to which he would not stoop. Although we met but briefly, the impression he left on me stands in stark contrast to your evaluation. Though his methods are ever unorthodox, they seem guided by a firm understanding of what is just. Ooh. Sun looks a little mad. There's one way to find out for certain. We delve deeper into pandemonium and pull back the curtain of this mystery ourselves. A wise course. I would not deny the truth if I saw it with my own eyes, even if it was discomforting to behold. Then we must move forward with no excess of caution. La Habrea, or whomever is behind this, has likely spread their tentacles in every corner of pandemonium. We... Sorry, that made me think of a joke. We can safely assume that the other keywords won't greet us with open arms. Alright, agreed. Let us make our way through Abyssos, one careful step at a time. I shall stay by Erichthonios' side in case our enemies think to target him again. Could I trouble you to take the vanguard? Of course, I'm gonna go beat up some baddies. Let's go! Been streaming for a half hour and haven't even made it there yet. Thank you. As a precaution, I shall safeguard you with a simple spell. This will ensure that even should we become separated, my phantom warriors will still come to your aid. Oh, I don't know what that means. If it does come into battle, the keyword's magics will put us at a disadvantage once again. Luckily, we have you to even the scale somewhat. I trust you shall be liberal with your weight. Throw my weight around here. Oh my god, have I unlocked it? Did I unlock it finally? Oh my gosh, I did. Now accessible! Holy shit. Okay, did it. Alright, let's see if anybody from the free company is on. Boo is, but I don't know if she'd want to go. We'll just queue. So it's a raid. It's Abyssos. We're on the 5th circle. So I'm just going to say join. And be added to the queue. Less than 5 minutes isn't bad. Maybe have a little more wine. So I loaded up on electrolytes before I started drinking wine, so hopefully I'll be okay. Because alcohol removes all sorts of minerals and things from your body, so I just like threw a bunch in there and was like, have at it. You know, science. Or pseudoscience? I don't know. Whatever. I'm guessing dietary is a science, but not everybody can agree on what's correct. So, who knows? Sorry, that seems like it's a really deep conversation. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'll just take you on a run around of this area. Just... Oh. Commence! I'm gonna throw up my little chat cover real quick. Okay. place is actually very cool. I remember when we first came here, I took like all sorts of screenshots. Because I was like, these chains are so pretty. Like with all the fog and mist. Whew, so cool. Alright. Watching the cutscene. Uh-oh, Oh no! Okay. Oh no. What? This music sounds killer, not gonna lie. Soken always does a good job. This is fine. So my power of a Zem can call others to me. Oh, it is a, I didn't even notice. It's a carbuncle. Oh my god. That's a terrifying carbuncle. I have no... Oh my. Okay. Oh yeah. He's doing something. Oh no. Behind him? Yeah, that seemed right. Oh, Ruby Glow? Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't know, like... Get away from the tank, because he's got a tank buster thing on. Oh, topaz stones. Oh no, are we supposed to stand on them? Oh. No, is the answer. This is a really cool song. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a knockback. No! That's alright. I should have died. Sorry, healers. Alright, one death so far. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh god. Oh, what is happening? Oh, are we all going to like our own cages? Oh my god, he's like King Kong! Oh, yeah. Oh, man. What is this fight? Oh my god. That was quite the transition. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, I'm gonna get with everybody else. They know what they're doing. I apparently don't. Oh. Oh, they left me? Oh my god, okay. I am... Oh. Sorry, I'm just playing terribly and I know it, and I'm just like so concentrated on this fight! Very cool though. No, that one's gonna blow up, okay. Oh. 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 I figured it out. I figured it out. I don't know if I could replicate that, but I did something. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I'm dying the most so far. Bless me. So cool though. Oh my god. Oh no. I did it! Alright, I need to put him as my focus target. I'm missing a lot of his cast bars. So I have my focus cast bar really close to my buttons. I'm a clicker. Which one? Oh no, I don't know which one. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Alright. So now I'm dead, I'm gonna kind of watch. Someone was trying to pull off the Reaper LB3 there at the end. Okay. So that was a pretty epic fight. For a first floor, that was a pretty epic fight. So he's giving him extra power so he can cage this beast. So we're caging him, and we're gonna seal him away. Ta-da! My team was way better than me. Oh. Looks like gloves, maybe. Okay. Oh, we're gonna watch another cutscene. So this is where the research is conducted on creations imbued with poisons and venoms. Ericathonios and I were conveyed not far from here. It seems our foe is finding it more difficult to surprise us. Fortunate for you, since they appear particularly keen to see you dispatched as quickly as possible. Yeah, I'm a threat, but I'm not a threat. I just died a million times on that fight. Even alone, you are a force to be reckoned with. Part of me is glad you emerged victorious, that I might observe you further. Question marks. Okay, guy. La Habrea. Were the circumstances different, I might thank you for keeping my son alive for this long, but I believe we can forego introductions unless I misread you. Mm. I don't know. I'm all too familiar. Paragon or La Habrea? I'm gonna say Paragon because that line's funnier. A charming appellation, but I'm afraid I hold no such position. No, I am La Habrea of the Convocation of 14. Mm. If you truly are who you claim to be, then answer this question. That can wait. He just told that dude he can wait. Oh no! Oh no. Now this is curious. The trap I wove at your feet reacts to ether, but you remain unaffected. Such thin ether in an unfamiliar composition besides, it is of no matter, I suppose. A more direct approach will beget the same results. Come at me, brah. I would advise you to think carefully before deciding your next action. Strike me down here, and Ericathonios' wish shall remain unfulfilled. Never again shall he meet Athena. Oh. Uh-oh. Mother, you would dare hide behind her name? Oh no. Listen well, Ericathonios. We are of the same mind concerning your mother. You have your allies for protection, so what harm is there hearing me out? Oh, he's not happy. Themis is telling him to wait. He said there's a question he must ask first. If you are truly La Habrea, why speak such blatant lies? Bitter in defeat, are we? Say my name. Wind down! A simple request. Themis, was it? A trifle soon forgotten, as are you. Oh my god. Savage. La Habrea savage. Don't look, Mika. I have my answer. The La Habrea that I knew took pride in the convocation and would never suffer its denigration. Oh, shit. Dang. Dude just broke out of his shell. You sully his station with this farce. Themis, what are you saying? La Habrea and I hardly saw eye to eye, but I know his voice when I hear it. Indeed, he makes a passing fine imitation in appearance and manner. However, the real La Habrea would never call me by the name Themis. 'Cause he has a title. I'm telling you, I know who this kid is. I know it. I... Oh, shit. What trouble have you gotten yourself into, Elidibus? I knew he was Elidibus that first time I saw him! Damn it. Alright, so real La Habrea just showed up, I think. Oh shit, who's this? Imposter, you have no right to claim that form, that mask. Oh, this guy looks very disgruntled. What? Who? Oh man. Much confusion. 'Twas a mask that sickened me to wear. Okay. Alright then. The Mask of La Habrea, a man who values his position above all, who would murder his own wife in pursuit of destiny. Yet you would assume my name and wield powers that are mine by right. Any worth you may have hinges on what... Oh God. On that which you so despise. Oh, La Habrea. Such trite provocations I will not be goaded into finishing this ere my work is done. Erechthonios, listen well. I am Hephaestos? Sorry, Hephaestos. And it is I whom you should call father. Oh, shit. You got two daddies! What in the name of creation? I'm with you, brother. What's happening? We would do well not to idle while our enemy is about. I believe an explanation is in order, Elidibus. Let us return to safety so you may provide it. I knew that kid was Elidibus. I knew it. He said, ah, that sounds more like the La Habrea I know. No, I'm having to meet little kid Elidibus. Well, young man Elidibus. Old man Elidibus sucks. Before we depart, however, I must offer you an apology. As La Habrea said, I am Elidibus, one of the convocation and emissary of their will. For reasons which do not involve you, it was necessary to hide my identity while investigating this place, still that hardly excuses my deception. I knew he was Elidibus. I know a thing or two about deception myself, Elidibus. That's what I'm gonna say. I knew it was Elidibus. Damn it. That's why I couldn't like you, but you're so sweet. In this form, you're so sweet. Aw, shoot. That is reassuring to hear. The burdens we bear are heavy enough without adding a grudge to their weight. Oh shit, I think he just called me out. Letibus. It could be, but I kind of had a feeling. I don't know. In any case, yeah, I mean, he might die at the end of this, and they need to have a different Elidibus. But I don't know if they have enough time to vote on one. Anyway, in any case, we have pressing matters to attend to. Let us do as La Habrea suggests, and return to the gates. We can speak there. I knew that kid was Elidibus. Please help him. Save him. Oh no. Who am I at? Who is reaching out to me? Dang. As you are aware of by now, I am known as Elidibus. After my dear friend Azim and I detected irregularities in Pandemonium, I'm Azim! I'm a shade of Azim! Ah! We decided the best course of action would be to hide my station as I conducted my investigation. I am sure La Habrea as well is eager to find out why I hid who I was, so I shall save that story for later. First, I would like to speak of you, my friend. Although neither Azem nor I had met you in the flesh, you came with her highest recommendation. That alone was enough for me to accept you as an ally without question. That somewhere in the world a guiding star so similar to herself was out there amused Azem to no end. There was not a shade of doubt in her heart that you would be a formidable ally. Oh, 'cause we Azem, baby! Oh, I'm excited. Oh, my little heart. Okay. Furthermore, I have heard stories that Mistress Vana, who held the position of Azim previously, journeyed with a familiar much like yourself. That made the decision to trust you all the easier. We did! Mama Heidelin! Alright, she too now dons the white robes of an advisor. If she placed her absolute faith in you, I knew I would be in capable hands. Man. Okay. Aware though I was of the path you had walked, I had no interest in exposing you. I merely wanted to meet you, to travel by your side for a while. Aww. I may know but a small portion of your whole story, but that is enough for me to believe you would never lead me astray. I wanted to tell you that. Aww. My little heart. That was so sweet. He is resolutely, oh my god, resolutely avoiding his father's eye. Okay, great. Can't wait. I don't know how long it's been since we last spoke, La Habrea, and truth be told, I had hoped we would never meet again. But I see now that I was a fool to think I could ever escape your meddling. Just what is that thing that called himself La Habrea, and why is he the spitting image of your younger self? Oh shit. I find it hard to believe that you've only just now found out such a being was wreaking havoc in Pandemonium. Do you think matters would simply sort themselves out? I suppose you deserve at least a cursory explanation. I am well aware of the anomalies occurring within Pandemonium, including the fact that Azim and Elidibus had taken it upon themselves to investigate. I saw no reason to insert myself into the situation. For a time, that was. Imagine my surprise when instead of a formal report that you and yours, I received a communication from one of the key wards saying that research and operations were proceeding as usual. While Hephaestos' deception was almost childish in its simplicity, it became plain to me that your grasp on the situation was slipping. So you knew of his existence from the beginning. I can hardly imagine that you would suffer another to masquerade as one of the convocation, not without good reason at least. As you well know, the name La Habrea is but a marker of my station. 'Tis not the name I was born with. Hephaestus has claimed that for himself. I cannot fault him for it, as he is my other half, in a manner of speaking. He knows all I know, my equal in every way, yet within his heart is naught but greed, envy, and desire, all the emotions that we are loath to acknowledge within ourselves. Oh no, which La Habrea did we get? If what you say is true, what purpose would such a being serve? He is a product of experimentation gone awry, a reminder of the days when I was young and reckless. I thought him sealed away for good, but it seems time has a way of unearthing the shame we bury. Damn, that's deep. When he spoke of my mother, he looked at you with venom in his eyes, blamed you for her death. Tell me, was he right to do so? I remember. His words were but the ramblings of a tortured mind. The hatred and despair he endures has warped his view of the world irreparably. But now that he is awakened, he must be put to rest. If he succeeds in breaching Pandemonium's protective wards, he shall invite disaster unto our star. I mean, disaster is already coming, my dude. Sorry. Spoiler alert. As chief keyword of the Pandemonium, it is my duty to decide the proper course of action. As such, I declare that all research shall be summarily abandoned and the facility destroyed. Shit. He's talking about closing it down. What? You would leave the other warders to their doom? 'Tis a choice befitting La Habrea. Do you disagree? You speak of duty, and ours is to guide the star and its inhabitants upon the correct course. It is no surprise that you would choose annihilation of Pandemonium if its existence posed even the remotest risk to our people. Yet, as you can see by Erichthonios' response, the decision is somewhat more nuanced than that. Azim and I grappled with this conundrum for some time, in fact. Aww. That is precisely why I chose to involve myself directly. 'Twas the only way I could truly determine the best solution. Elidibus, don't do this to me, man. And you would not trouble yourself with that further. The chief keyword must prevent the worst from occurring no matter the cost. Your feelings, Elidibus, are of no consequence. Have you taken even a moment to consider another path? No? He's pissed. Son's pissed. You've spared nary a thought for aught but yourself and your duty. You have no idea the trials we've endured, the foes that Kiyosu has stood against. Stood and died. Eh? Kiyosu, is it? A being of such ether as I have never seen. What are you? She is the guiding star that shall lead us safely through this. Thanks to her stout arm and steadfast courage, we have subdued the mythic creations and returned them to their cells. Speaking of which, I would hear your opinion, Kiyosu. As outsiders, we are in a unique position to look at circumstances with our vision unclouded by attachment. I'm going to say it's too soon to give up on saving on the others. What was it that you said about being an emissary? It's too soon. Too soon to give up on the others. Agreed. We still know next to nothing about Hephaestus, and I highly doubt La Habrea has been forthcoming with the truth. But we've managed to regain control of Asphodelos, and he must be made to see that there is merit in continuing on this path. I have it. Speak in your official capacity as Elidibus the Emissary. Judge which approach is more sound, and even La Habrea would be compelled to listen. Yep. So it was the third option I should have chose. As a litivus, I am duty bound to assess the matter from a position of impartiality. My opinion as Themis can carry no weight. You understand what that means, yes? Oh, I do. Even so, you've walked with us all this time, seen what we have seen. Based on that alone, I trust you'll find the best way forward. Aww. Litivus isn't going to talk about blowing things up. Alright, he says, very well. Then in my capacity as emissary, I shall state my judgment. At present, there are merits both in destroying Pandemonium outright and in taking time to rescue its researchers, and neither is yet an impossible task. Therefore, I judge that the most measured choice would be to continue upon our present course. We delve into Abyssos, interring any mythic creations we encounter along the way. Oh boy. Getting harder to read. Woo! Wind down Wednesday! You have yet to witness Kyosu's might and Ericthonios' resolve. I would ask that you see our capabilities firsthand and only decide, then, if our endeavor is futile. If such is the will of the emissary, then I shall obey. However, if indeed I find your strength to be lacking, I trust there will be no objections to the immediate destruction of Pandemonium. You needn't worry about that. We won't fail. Hell no. La Habrea. You are bolder than I remember. Oh, that's sweet. And you're even more tedious than I remember. Kyosu, come find me when you're finished. He's over that guy. He's like, whatever, Dad. You're a terrible dad. You got my mom killed. I'm out. Ericthonios is understandably frustrated, but if we are to conquer Abyssos, we must go forth with clear heads. Pray lend an ear to his troubles, that their weight might be lightened. You know, Dad turns his back on the kid walks away. It's fine. Where'd he go? Oh, he went this way, I guess. Yep. Just gonna run over here. What's up, my man? The music in this game is so good. You do have my gratitude, ill fit as I am to show it at the moment. Without your words to sway him, La Habrea would have carried out his plan without a second thought. No, you did it. You and Elizabeth did it, man. When at first we realized the creations had slipped their bonds, the other keywards did all in their power to restore order. Even though they could have chosen escape, they remained to aid their allies. I'm certain not a soul among them would wish to see this facility erased out of the world, and they don't deserve to be abandoned simply for carrying out their duty. And besides, Hephaestus has secrets yet untold, secrets that would be buried if Pandemonium were reduced to rubble. I mean to uncover the truth behind his words and the truth of my mother. Yeah. While La Habrea was quick to dismiss his claims, I failed to see what Hephaestus would gain by fabricating such a story. All I was told about my mother's death was that she perished in an accident. No one would say more. It was almost as if they feared saying more, in fact. Even if it was not La Habrea that dealt the fatal blow, we've seen with our own eyes how quickly he condemned others to die. I only wish to know at last what befell her. What do you think, Kyosu? Does La Habrea, have any regard for the lives of others? No. Or will he carry out his duty with another's blood on his hands? He wants he's my ally. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, I'm saying it. Thancred, a realm reborn Thancred. Alright, what would possess him to do that? Even for La Habrea, such an act would be a black mark against him if it were made known. I can't imagine how much your ally suffered. But it is plain that there is much to consider. Thank you, Kyosu. It's easy for me to get carried away by emotion where he's concerned. We should focus on the task at hand, proving to La Habrea that we are capable of saving Pandemonium and its keepers. The most convincing way to do that will be to regain control of Abyssos. Although I'm loath to admit it, he would know more about the depths than any of us, and seeing as how we require every advantage we can afford, would you mind speaking to him for us? He seems to have a special interest in your capabilities and may deign to help you at your suggestion, if only to see what you can do. Die on the floor is what I can do, my friend. Alright, Ericthonios appears to have a deep trust in you, and Elidibus tells me you share some relation to Azim. Some. Your unusual ether does not mark you as a familiar. It is unlike anything I have seen, even among the countless concepts I have observed. To think that I would never encounter an existence I could not create by my own hand. Azim never ceases to surprise. Well, I'm really a shard of her. I'm a fraction of her. The previous Azim was much the same. In taking the entirety of the star into consideration, she came to hold dear emotions and people that a more logical mind wouldn't have discarded. This made her act in her own self-interest more often than not. Aww. Mama Heidelin, still love you. Just as you and Elidibus have conducted yourselves in this manner, the true danger of Azim's nature is its tendency to infect all those she comes into contact with. Uh-oh. Emmett Selk said much the same. Trust that I shall do not that would violate my duty. Aw, Emmett Selk. And yet you so frivolously invoked your authority as emissary to justify this little excursion. It matters little, however, only your deeds can speak for you now. You wish to know more about Abyssos, I take it? Although I no longer have control over many of its functions, I can yet sense what creations lie within. The chief keyword's reach is far indeed. What then? Well then, what do we have to look forward to? My dude. Whew. I sense no creation of note. Perhaps they have been made into fodder for experimentation, or perhaps they have been transferred to the deeper circles. Yet, Hephaestus would never allow you safe passage. He has left a trial for you to overcome. I speak of Hegemone, keyword of Abyssos. Although her presence is stained with marks of corruption, it is unmistakable. I knew her as a woman gifted in magic and blessed with highly logical mind. While I can sense those qualities within her, still there is something else at work. Uh-oh. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say that because she's already been twisted into a Hemitheos, doubtless against her will. Kyosu Themis, we must rescue her from that cruel fate, and if we cannot, we must seal her away until we find a means to undo the damage. Your allies make you bold, Ericthonios. I very much look forward to seeing how far they carry you. Oh my god. He's pulling his weight. Shut up. Alright, floor 6. So, uncheck 5. I already got my reward from there. I died a lot. Let's see what this what this does. So what did I picked up a gloves piece. That's right. I need gloves and a chest, I think. I need to get some new crafted gear. Maybe that's what I should do tomorrow. I should spend time gathering and stuff like that for making some gear. That'd be a very low-key day. Just chat with everyone. It's not like I'm doing really super hardcore content. Just waiting on 2 tanks. So I play a red mage. I cast white magic and black magic. And I have a res. I have a little heal button that I can throw out. I have my little rapier that I can do a melee combo with that has some pretty big nuke spells at the end, which is fun. I actually thought since I came back that maybe I might switch my main up and maybe do Reaper or something. I don't know. That was my thought the other night. I'm like, maybe I just need to change up how I play the game. So, thinking maybe I'll try out Reaper. I have it already to 90 and stuff, but I haven't been really giving it that much attention. But maybe I should. Maybe I should, like, learn the rotation and all that stuff. I mean, I feel like I need to relearn the Red Mage one because of how long I was on break. Oh, thank God. Clickety click. I just hate waiting queue, but it's the curse of the DPS life. Ooh. It's a sticky looking room. Oh. We're here to try to save you, I guess. After we fight you, it seems. Oh, no. Okay. I love the music this tier. Oh, I needed to... Oh, I don't know where people are going. Okay. Oh no. Dang. Oh no! Sitting here trying to cure myself. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I see what I need to do with that next time, but I was not. This music, though. I'm concerned. I think people might be coming to me for advice on how to do this. Not a good idea. Oh. Oh. Fuck. That was my fault. That's fine. I deserved that. Alright. Woo! Oh no. I didn't really see what that was. Oh, but that one's twisting, maybe? Oh. So there's switch place things. Okay. What is happening? Was that like some kind of dance? That was crazy. Oh. Okay. This music's pretty cool. I can just say that over and over and over. I just kind of want to know what this one was inspired by. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. No. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize this was happening. No. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh no. This is really a cool fight. Oh god, what am I doing? Don't get in front. I'm not a tank. Calls, but they're exchanging. So... Oh! Okay. I will run it with you whenever. Just gotta seal her away. Ta-da! I'm gonna laugh if at the end he's like, I He just had the power to do it when I believed in him. I didn't actually do anything for him. Oh. Gloves I want to need on. I'll do a ring. You know what? Pass on the ring. Alright, I got it. That was fun. So far, both of them had pretty cool looks. I'm out now if you want to invite me. Mika. Okay. Sorry. I knew there was a delay, I just didn't know how long. I won't turn it in or anything. You can cue whenever you're ready. So I don't really remember much about this dungeon last night, so YOLO! We're gonna have a good time. Let's make it weird! I need to extract and repair my gear, it looks like. Curious to see what you think about this dungeon. Oh boy. We going. Oh lord, we going. Oh. Excuse me, no thank you. Oof. So much fun. So what we're doing is the new story dungeon that was released on 6.2. We're heading into the... Oh, okay. We're going again. Going again! I'm just trying to have a chill time back here. These people rushing. I'm just like, dang. Hubby and I are just trying to run a dungeon. Rub a dungeon. Is that like rubber ducky? Only thing I remember about this fight is a bunch of ads. So this should definitely be your kind of fight. Oh, fudge. And I was not kidding when I said it was just a bunch of ads. Oh. Oh. You have to beat him down. Hmm. What do you think I took pictures of? Last night in this dungeon. I was taking all sorts of pictures in here. I apparently missed something. mean, that's probably better than I got. Agreed. I have no idea. The Heavens Legend. Did some serious content for that. Serious content. But was it serious? It was serious. Okay. Ooh. So anytime you see those eyes, it's look away. Jeez. This side? Oh. Oh, shit. Sitting here still trying to cast my shit at her. Take this! Take that! Another really dark room. Me and my poor eyesight. Oh, man. I wonder what I took pictures of up here. I wonder. Jeez, die. Uh, shit. I messed that up. Behind. Oh no.
Protect me, my minion.
That was so much easier in a real group.
Stubborn mortals.
In trust system, you know how they love to solo target things down. Oh, just need a little bit. There. Get to a place with a wall behind you.
No, I will not be defeated by you.
Did it. I didn't isn't up there yet. Oh, I'll try on this. What's this? Oh, no thank you. Yay! I love this place. I took so many pictures here last night. So many. So many. Hope you enjoyed the story there. That was fun. Alright. I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna drop party here. Leave. Yeah, leave. Okay, there we go. Let him do his story bit. Because he's got a bit. Quite a lot of it. Yay! I think the story is really interesting. You'll have to let me know what you think. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think. Take some twists that I was not expecting. Get some more crit. I can't deny crit. But right now, I'm actually going to take a few minutes. I need to run to the restroom and drink a shake real quick. So I'm going to be right back and let you listen to this sweet music. Thank you. Alright, I'm back. I don't... I'm kind of worried about the stream right now. It's going in the red and yellow. I don't know how bad it's been. But because of that, I think I'm going to cut it here. Just because I don't want to have to go into a fight. And then have to worry about all the stuff that's happening over here with the stream. And I was like, I really don't want that to take away from that experience, and I know I get flustered, so I'm just going to end it there, and we will try to do 3 and 4 later. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you laugh, and if I did make you laugh or smile, please consider following or subscribing. Have a great night!